It's about capital and labour. I wouldn't bother to make such a point of all of this, except later on if you happen to see a lot of naked women being chased through the woods. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. This play is full of symbolism. I work at the sleep-tight pajama factory in Cedar Rapids, Ohio. The pajama game is the game, and I'm proud to be in the pajama game. I love it. I finally wake and get into work, get it. Nothing's quite the same as the pajama game. I'm an executive. I'm a time study. I can tell you in a second exactly how many stitches go into making a pair of pajamas. I can time anything, but you'll see later when we get down to the factory. Let her go! All right, girls, hurry up. I've got my stopwatch. Now watch for the symbolism. Here comes the President of the Union. Boy, he's sharp. He knows what's going on around here.
Hey, I lost my lunch bucket. Anyone seen me lunch bucket?
I told you he was sharp.
That's the cutest one.
He's just relaxing now, but there's another side to his character.
Well, Bruce.
If we don't get a 7.5-cent raise by the first of the month, we strike.
You said it.
You said it.
See how ideas keep creeping through? That takes the sting off the sexy parts. Ah, look out. Here comes my boss, Mr. Haslam. There's capital for you. Capital with a capital C. He's a great economist.
Wait! Turn off those damn lights! Do you think J.P. Morgan got rich by burning lights over Wall Street? Where's my secretary? Gladys?
Yes, Mr. Haslam?
I love her. I love her.
Where's the new superintendent?
Oh, we can't find
It's number 9.
Here.
Thanks. This new superway of ours, a Chicago guy. He don't belong in this town. The whole second floor's broke down. They couldn't find him. He was fixing the boiler. And then he yells at me. I don't stand for that. There's plenty of other places I can work. I don't take that stuff off nobody.
Give me a screwdriver.
You know what they're paying up the packing rent? 93 up. That ain't paying neither.
Screwdriver!
Oh, Mr. Strawman,
Yes, mate.
Mr. Hasler's gone to the shipping room. He wants you right away.
I can't. I've got to finish
Oh,
this.
I know. Mr. Hasler's kind of difficult sometimes. You're the 3rd superintendent we've had this year.
And I'm the last one you have this year, Mabel. Because I want this job.
You don't say.
Now you're talking, boy.
Bring me a switch.
I'll tell you, you're awful busy.
Thanks.
And let me tell you something else. They're paying 80 for a casket company.
My gosh, you'd be a sensation up at the casket company. Maybe you could get a job as a tester and just lie around in coffins all day. Now hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
Well, hurry faster.
Hey, you can't do that to me.
The hell I can't. I just did.
I'll fix you. I'm getting the grievance committee.
Go to get them. It'll give you something to do.
I don't take that stuff off nobody.
Go away, boy. You bother me.
I'll show you my weak arm too.
That grievance meeting felt quite a rhubarb.
This whole town's a rhubarb.
You'll get used to it.
I hope so. We've got to have a switch and we'll need a larger fuse.
I'll go down to the storehouse.
Give him a hand! Move!
That's right, Mr. Slaughter. This is the committee.
Charlie, this grievance committee is different.
Never mind the snow job.
Alright, look, I shoved the kid. What's the next move?
He says you hit him.
No, I just... Look, Miss Wilson, I've got quite a few problems on my hands at the moment.
Her name is Miss Williams.
Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, Miss Williams.
What's the difference?
Well, you ought to know the committee's right name. Take it easy.
Look, Mr. Sorokin, I have quite a few problems of my own right now. This helper says you socked him.
He does?
Yes, I do.
Let's say I shoved him. It sounds more fine.
Mr. Sorokin, Mr. Hasler wants to see you in his office right away.
Tell him, okay?
This is a crisis. The tops are 15 minutes behind the bottoms.
Let's be practical. This is a lot of damn nonsense.
We don't happen to think so, Mr. Sorokin. You're not supposed to strike an employee. We have rules about that.
I know. For both sides, I hope. Listen, Miss Williams, I'll spread it on the table. This young man needs vocational guidance.
You think so?
I believe he wants to be a bank president. He's not happy as a factory helper.
I don't see what all this has to do with it.
Get it. Seems you haven't made a very good impression on our new superintendent.
Can't push me around, especially on my weak arm.
Listen, Miss Williams, I've got to get this factory going. Can't we take this up later?
Of course we can, Mrs. Sorokin. That's in the rule book too. Go tell the nurse to check your arm. Then send me a report.
Can't shove me around, right once already.
Thanks for your cooperation.
It's all in the rule book.
I must read that rule book someday.
You certainly should.
All I have to say is that you're the cutest creatures maybe I ever had to deal with.
All right, girls. I've got my stopwatch on you. Hurry up. Hurry up.
We're racing with the clock. We're racing with the clock. The second hand doesn't understand it. Batman breaking fingers aching. Constitution isn't made of rock. It's losing race. We're racing with the racing with the racing with the classic race. We're racing with the racing with the racing with the classic race. We're racing with the racing with the racing with the classic race. We're racing with the racing with the racing with the
Sure. Good on, Mr.
Look, this is no time to be talking about no ultimatums and no strike.
Yes, that's 7
Wait a minute. There ain't no question but we're gonna get that 7.5% raise. Other companies are paying it and we're entitled to it. But we're gonna be smart. Wakewell has just got so many orders in, he can't afford to shut the factory down. Then we got him.
You bet.
You bet.
Well, hey, friend.
Hi.
I wouldn't want no super trying to shove me around.
Say, babe, what happened about that kid that got hit? What the super have to say for himself?
That's one for the birds, Chris. Kid hasn't even got a bruise on his arm. He's a faker.
You think so? Huh, babe?
Sure, he's a phony. That guy Sorokin never really hit him. He'd break him in two.
Okay.
Mr. Sorokin is so strong. He's so wonderful. What's this? The new super. I think he's simply woo-woo, don't you?
I didn't notice.
Well, I noticed. I thought they was noticing too. Yeah, she lit up.
You girls are getting...
Now come to last, a baby. Then you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants and a nice
from overseas? Do you expect me to believe that?
Heidi!
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No one ever be jealous. Oh, never, 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 never be jealous.
What right is the union to run their Coca-Cola machine with our electricity? It's just as Walter Winchell said last night. You listen to Walter Winchell, Sir Auckland?
Well, I'm rather flexible on the matter.
Say he's got their number. Keep in mind, one of the greatest thinkers in the country today. Should listen to him every night. Ought to be in every executive's contract. What's this? This book shouldn't be left lying around. Gladys!
Yes, Mr. Hasler?
Where have you been?
I've been to the ladies' room, sir. Isn't that all right?
What's this book?
Oh, Mr. Hasler, you scared the life out of me. It's all right. I've got the key around my neck.
I don't want it left lying around. Is that clear?
Yes, Mr. Hasler.
Oh, if I can't trust Gladys, who can I trust?
I wouldn't know.
What was my book doing here anyhow?
Say, Sid, who is this Walter Winchell he's always talking about?
He plays third base for the New York Yankees. The old man's got a bad case of bronchitis, hasn't he?
Oh, yes.
Say, I wonder if he's got a scalp lock under here. Mabel, tell me something. What kind of a girl is this babe Williams?
Babe, she's Peggy.
Is she married?
No, not quite.
What do you mean not quite?
Well, she was engaged once to the Johnson boy. Then, one time at a football game, she pushed him off the edge of the grandstand, gave him a concussion. That broke off the engagement.
Our Morgan.
Gladys is crying. She's hysterical.
She brought the letter up here to enter the cost totals, Mr. Hasler.
Well, why in the hell couldn't somebody say so? My gosh.
Give me latest plans. Is this you, Grace? Sir Auckland speaking. Say, whatever happened to that complaint of the helper I'm supposed to have solved? No, I'd like to get it settled. Could you send the grievance committee up to my office? No, right away, thanks.
I heard you had an eye for her.
You hear things easily around this place. Next thing you know, they'll be talking about us.
Oh, don't think it hasn't been mentioned.
Memo. Cutting form. Too many rejects. On round crate numbers.
Hello?
Come in. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Look into it and report back.
Yes, Mr. Hasler, I'll be there right away. Gladys is still crying and he wants me to take a couple of letters.
I wanted to talk to you about that assault and battery case.
Oh. Well, we thought we'd just forget about that one, Mr. Sir Auckland.
Yeah?
Yeah. That injured arm lot was a lot of nonsense.
I can believe that. If you only know the trouble I had to go through just to get in to kick across with a screwdriver. I would be justified if I had socked you.
Well, we won't go into that. Anyway, we have it down in our books as a slight nudge.
Personally, I think a little physical punishment is good for people once in a while.
Oh, do you, Captain Bligh?
No, not exactly. Sit down for a moment. I'd like to How about a date?
What?
How about going out to dinner somewhere?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe check up on some of the local hotspots?
Thanks, but I don't think so.
What is this strange power I have over women?
It really wouldn't work. Not at all.
Looks like I struck out that time.
It's nothing personal. But you see, you're the superintendent, and I'm the grievance man.
Remember, timekeeper. Make sure all girls fill out time cards properly. Tell Mimo to sit through all. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Well, I've never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high flying cloud. Though she won't throw the crown to you, you think someday she'll come to. Better forget her. With her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it up, she won't care. Won't you take this advice I have about your brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Oh, hey! Not till now. Yeah, it was once. I hear it. Don't know. Oh, shut up. Or am I not seeing things too clear? Too much Is it all going in one ear and out the
I love these pictures. I always come back from the road for them. Say, on this last trip, I sold a lot of sleep-tight pajamas. Believe me,
You did, eh?
I knocked them for a loop in Massilian and Chillicothe. Banworth and Napoleon. Finest season I ever had.
I have to make an announcement about the mister. It seems there ain't enough baked beans to go around.
Oh, mate.
Oh, but there's plenty of potato salad. So then they don't have the beans can go heavily on the potato salad. And vice versa.
Where's Heinzie, Gladys?
Oh, he couldn't keep up with me.
Boy, they gotta be good to keep up with you. And this is a day I say, let yourself go, huh?
You want to go someplace?
Oh, you know what I mean. So, that's a mighty nifty outfit you got on there. I go for that.
I don't know. I brought a dress along too. Heinz says it's too revealing.
It ain't too nothing. You tell Heinzie to go roll her down Main Street. You're got class, honey. You're beautiful.
I know I'm beautiful. Probably the most beautiful girl north of Cuba, Iowa. But you've got a wife, Fred.
Don't worry about that. Her and me is total strangers. Listen, baby. I wouldn't never tell this to nobody else, but nobody else. another speaker, and at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you at this time somebody, and he don't actually need no introduction on account that we already know him. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to our boss, Mr. Myron Hazard.
Thank you. I'm proud to be with you. We're all members of a great industry. To that industry, we owe our lives and our daily bread. In return, we must recognize the stern obligations placed upon us in these terrible times of economic upheaval and governmental chaos. I can never remember a time when competition was so ruthless, dealers so cantankerous, costs outrageous, and profit margins sunk so low. My good friends, pajamas are at the crossroads. Whether we go on to greater triumphs lies in you. Whether your company can weather the storms of rising costs is a great question. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Hazard. It was certainly nice hearing from you and nice having you with us. Now, first thing after we leave the festive board, there'll be a night-going exhibition by Professor Vernon Hyde.
And I never miss.
The baseball game will start at 1:30 sharp between finishing room and ladies' pants. This is a grudge contest, and it ought to be good. Who'll be my partner in the three-legged race? That's all.
Miss Baseball, I want to be in the three-legged race.
Yee, 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 yee! This way, for the knife throwing!
Hello, gorgeous. How about another beer?
All right.
This way. No, down this way.
Yee, yee! Yee, yee! This way, for the knife throwing exhibition!
Well, if it isn't Miss Grievance Committee.
Hello.
I have a grievance. There's this new fellow here named Sir Robin. Been knocking himself out trying to be trendy, but he can't make a score.
Say, Eddie, I want an enlargement of this.
You tell him Miss Williams is a cold, hard-boiled doll, and he wouldn't like her at all if he got to know her.
I'll tell him. It's an awful problem. Stubborn as hell.
No, I don't! That man has no sense at all. Stop, fool! What happened to you? Stay out moving, honey. Don't get down in them woods.
Now, hurry, hurry, make way for the old professor.
Wait until I place my mark.
Hurry, hurry, throw right on thrills. Introducing Professor Vernon Hyde, Master of the Fly. In his sensational demonstration of high nerve and skill, exactly as performed in his professional appearance before the crowned heads of Missouri and Kansas. Are you ready, Professor?
I'm ready. Say, is the trained nurse in attendance?
The trained nurse is here.
The excitement may prove too great for some of our fairer spectators. Ladies and gents, your kind attention please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now get back. Here we go. I, Y, right. Now, if some daring young The board. I will show this act how it should be performed.
No, Heinzie, we all want to live. You do it, Faith. You're so silly that
Heinzie?
11 years in the public eye and I never drew a drop of blood.
Hey, Heinzie, I'll do it.
Hey, don't get foolish.
I'll do it. Can you shoot the apple off my head, Heinzie?
That's the spirit, babe. You show 'em, kid.
I don't think she should.
Now hold still and you won't get it. 1, 2, 3.
My apple.
I think that's enough.
Give it to me.
Heinzie, you make it all so
Making you nervous. How the hell do you think I did?
She's shaking. My God, she's shaking.
Maybe you better not.
Something awful is going to happen.
Come on now, don't be a fool.
You keep out of this. Go on. Shoot, Professor.
Now, just relax. Quiet, everybody, quiet. 1, 2, 3. Break it up. Get those babies out of here. It's an insult. My skill has never been questioned before. Go drown yourself.
Hey, kids, guess what? Mr. Hasler's playing first base. It's so
I tell you, I'm jealous.
I didn't say you were jealous. I said you were drunk.
You can't have everything.
Where you going, mate?
No place special.
Why aren't you on your pensions, girl?
Think might get along all right.
That defiant policy of yours is going to get you in trouble one day, Catherine Williams.
It's been going all right so far.
Listen, I have a new policy for both you and me.
Oh?
Let's quit fighting.
What play?
Come here, Catherine.
Where are we going?
Babe and Sid are going for a walk. The new policy. Gee, babe, you're terrific.
You're not so bad yourself.
This is my once-a-year day. Once-a-year day. Felt morning started new with this. Was my once-a-year day. Once-a-year day.
up the crowd. You're got what it takes. You know something else? That's the mighty elegant outfit you got on there.
Oh, it's just casual. Listen, Chris, what would your wife say?
Don't worry about that. Her and me hardly talk to each other anymore.
You don't?
Certainly not.
You know what? Something I like about you. You're all right.
So happy.
You're a snappy dresser too.
I get around.
I go for that.
I go for you.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha. There is the type of doll that tries to develop bats. Isn't her? Perhaps the kind of shape of pretty as a cat. See what go. East to the west, have sometimes what perhaps. Yes, I have seen what the best have, but you have twice as much as the rest have. There is the snappy dress of what is missing here. Isn't that there is? The only girl from which I get a thrill. Isn't that there is?
If he is running away, but you sure can be. I'm gonna get you again.
Last week she says to me, don't be a pest, don't talk too damn much. Ha ha ha. But it might be worse if I didn't talk at all. Hey, Sid.
You're right.
I always say a railroad man can't be too much of a damn pest because he ain't home enough.
You go out and run tonight, don't you?
Yes, off to Milwaukee, doggone it. Say, here's something you don't see every day.
I agree. What is it?
A petrified bat.
Pop, Sid is not interested in petrified bats.
Well, what the hell, dear? I didn't say he was.
I know you.
Tyranny of women.
Too bad.
Well, I'd better get the thing. Old number 15 waits to know, man.
Pop out your ears off.
He's a nice guy, babe. I like him. But I like you better.
Wait till Pop goes out. Are you hungry?
Not exactly hungry. Not the way you mean, anyway.
Oh, you? Here, have a beer.
Say, Sid, you like stamps?
Ah!
Well, even if you don't, this is something which should be interesting to anybody. 2 sets of mid-Columbias, plate blocks on every issue since 1919.
Well, thanks.
Bye, Katie.
Goodbye.
Come round any time, Sid.
I'd like to. Well, now we can settle down for a nice long evening with the Stampo. Say, he has got a full set of mid-Columbians.
Sure he is. That's why I work at Sleep Tight.
He's a nice guy, babe. I like him.
You're a good boy, Sid. He likes you too.
I feel good. I feel like home.
I wonder if we've got any onions.
Onions?
Yeah, I'm going to make a sandwich. Want one?
That's my baby, boys. She wants a sandwich. No, honey, I don't want a sandwich. Food is not uppermost in my thoughts at the moment.
Guess you want some coffee too.
No, it'll keep me awake. I'm cut out.
What's the matter, Doc?
I don't want to talk small talk. Not now I'm alone with you. I don't want to talk small talk. We've got big things to do. great lucky.
I don't want to get grease spots on this dress. I paid $20 for it. Look, Harold, I'm cooking.
You sure are. Darling?
Sid, there's something I've got to talk about.
What?
I think you're wonderful. And I love you. We're in for a lot of trouble.
No, baby, why should we be?
There's something going to come between us.
Who?
Not any who. 7.5 cents.
Oh, that.
That contract, lover, that's important. Maybe we ought to face that before...
Don't talk nonsense.
You mustn't treat me like a baby.
I'm not, darling.
Gotta listen. I don't know why the union's so important to me, but it is. I guess you gotta be on a team. But no matter what's with us, I'm gonna be fighting for my side and fighting hard.
All right, babe. How do you feel about me?
I love you terribly.
If we both feel that way, isn't that enough?
But you don't know me.
Babe, I love you.
All right, I can take it if you can. I don't want to go more. I've got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no at all.
Mr. Hazleton, I spoke to him personally. He says he wants to see us in his office at noon.
Does that mean we've won? We've won! We've won! Hooray!
I'm sorry.
Listen, mate, settle down. Mr. Hazleton just wants to talk.
Shouldn't we wait for Babe?
What for? You know who she is going out with? Mr. Somebody Special.
Babe's all right.
I didn't say she wasn't, but she sure is busy these days. I don't think a girl should get too emotional over management.
Babe can take care of himself.
The trouble is when you start falling for a guy, how do you know how far you're going to fall?
Babe, we just talked about it.
Why not?
Are you coming?
No, I've got a date.
Have fun.
I will. Hi.
Hi. Did I keep you waiting?
It's much nicer when you got it.
Mind waiting another 5 minutes?
I don't mind anything. I love you.
I love you more. Babe, are you happy?
I don't even turn it around.
Good, isn't it?
So good I can hardly believe it. Tell me.
What? Again?
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you more than all the heroes in the history books of the world.
Tell me.
What a woman. I'll tell you. Better come for
Tell me.
like another runaround, Fred.
He's a fighter, he says. What a line.
You should have heard him, babe. Hey, wait a minute, please. Mr. Hassel wants to speak to you again.
More soft soap.
Now, mate, quiet down.
I just want to add one thought. Let's not adjourn with any hard feelings. We want to preserve that fine, sleep-tight spirit.
That's easy to say, Mr. Hasler, but we're not getting any place.
We're going backwards.
I didn't say no. I said not now!
Look, Mr. Hasler, this thing's been dragging on for months. The help is getting very jumpy. Their patience is about worn out.
I want to be fair, but...
Look, Mr. Hasler, we know the company is doing one hell of a business. We ain't got no education, maybe, but we got eyes and ears.
Everyone else in the industry has a 7.5-cent raise, but us.
As I said, I want to be fair. It's always been my policy. So I don't give you a yes, and I don't give you a no. I say we've got to examine it, and I've got to speak to the board of directors. And that's the way we're going to leave it.
What now, Fred?
Slow down.
Attaboy! This is it. There's the bell. What are you for?
Gotta get started someplace.
Slow down. You're in charge of this room, babe. Go to it. Slow down.
Something's very wrong here. What's the matter?
I don't know, Mr. Hyde. Ever since lunch, I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
Well, I think I've got the hang of it. And I'm going to see the superintendent on what's going on around here.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up, don't waste time. Hurry up, don't waste time. We're racing with the clock. We're racing with the clock. Say, doesn't our race down? But your flag may break, and your fingers ache, and your constitution is
All right, girls. Now, just a minute. This is a nice little show you're putting on here, but I don't like it. My job is to produce the goods, and that's exactly what we're going to do. You have a contract. I didn't make it, but it's there. I want a day's work for a day's pay. I can still hire and fire around here, you know. Now let's go! Who did that?
I did.
You're fired.
I am?
Yes.
That's fine. First vacation I've had in 3 years. I need one. So long, girls.
Somebody get Charlie. We'll be operating again in 15 minutes. Now clear out till I call you back.
Got a fuse and a switch.
farm makers locally has got the halls fight for 8 o'clock. So them that wants to go to the tri-state meeting will have plenty of time. What's going on down the plant? You know as good as I. And any members of the type I run into from time to time who say, what good is the union? Why must I pay my dues? Why, they'd get a mighty good object lesson in this here battle for 7.5 cents if it wasn't for the union. What sure as hell's gonna get it? So leave us all remember that our union should be first and foremost in our mind. Next to our loved ones and tiny tots and kittens. Now we are going to have a little entertainment, and I hope you are going to show a special courtesy tonight because a couple of cutting machines and if these good folks is good enough to do the extras, why the least you can do is not sneak out the back way like you did last time. The little number they got worked up for us is something that's right on the nose because it's about getting hot. And that's what we're doing, fellow union members, getting hot.
Steam
the meeting and quit doesn't all the free bit.
I ain't, Guardsman. I'm just being sociable.
Well, this ain't a sociable. This is an official meeting.
May's got to keep her strength up.
We just can't sit around here and do nothing. We gotta make plans. Hazler ain't gonna give in too easy.
We got the snow dinner.
I mean other things. Like, for instance, here's a suggestion from Jake Bondermere. He says when he was having trouble working at the Ironclad Overall Company, why, they spit tobacco juice in the back pockets of the overall.
I draw the line at chewing tobacco.
I wasn't suggesting that.
How about put the size large bottoms with the size small tops and like that?
Sure. Now that's what I mean. That's constructive. That's clear thinking.
Hardly any cans of beer left.
Oh, but that wouldn't take effect soon enough.
I guess not.
Let's be practical.
I'm going to break down and have another beer.
Sure, I recognize your voice. No, I can't talk now. I've been away 3 days.
We've got to put the screws on it now, not later.
Look, I have several people in here anyhow. Wouldn't do any good. So goodbye. Sorry.
Babe, they've been saying I don't want to get made into trouble,
Go
but...
ahead. What trouble can you get me into? I'm fired already.
Well, the union ought to do something about that too.
If Babe hadn't stood right up and said it, we would have. But if somebody up in his midst said busting up the company property, listen, here's the confidence just inside the committee. Some of the buttons ain't been sewed on too good. Wait till the salesman comes screaming back to Hasler.
Hello.
Mr. Williams.
Big meeting, hey? Hiya, honey.
Hiya, Pop.
Don't let me interrupt.
How's your trip?
Dirty. Got another hot pot. On the siding for 25 minutes.
Well, that's about it anyhow.
Yeah, sure.
Let's all be thinking you wait. The jam thing.
Oh,
Much obliged for beer.
That's all right.
what do you mean you can't take me home?
Mate, my lot be raising hell.
Too bad you didn't think of that before.
Oh, mate, I'll take you home.
Don't bother.
But, mate, there's prowls out this time of night.
Single ones, I hope.
Come on, Joe.
So, stumbling down the corner tapping through villages now. Guess who I run into?
Old man Hazard and Bo Derek.
No, Sid.
Sid. What's he up to?
The way I got it, he'd just been phoning you or something of that kind. Whatever happened between you two?
Never mind, Pop.
That's what I told Sid. I told him forget it and come on up.
Oh, Pop! You're too fresh.
That boy don't feel too good about something.
Neither do I.
Come on in, Sid.
Yes, do come in.
Make yourself at home.
Have you really been away?
Sure. I went to Chicago to visit the Lincoln Park Zoo.
Just because we're on different sides, is that any reason for you and me to get all balled up, psycho, doesn't it? Well, not to be interested. What kind of a princess are you anyway?
Haven't you heard? I'm the sweetheart of the local 343 Associated Garment Workers of North America. My gosh, Sid. I told you. I warned you. You knew all about how I felt. I happen to think there are certain things a person has to stand up for in this life. And I guess you've told me all about that.
I forget nothing. They pay me to run the factory.
So run the factories. You stick to your side and I'll stick to mine.
Listen, Miss Williams, I love you. Corny, ain't it?
Did you hear me? Babe, can't you see my side of it? I can't fail at this. I was cutting foreman when I bluffed my way into this job. And I'm going to fight hard to stay here. And now that I've got you in my plan, I'm fighting even harder.
Watch those hands, Mike.
Well, here we are.
Oh, what you got there, Pop?
You stand, Alvin.
Now, don't get excited. If Sid doesn't want to look at it, why, he don't have to. No law against my looking at it, is there?
But Sid likes hers. He told me so himself. Don't you, Sid?
Yeah. I was looking at it the other night.
Sure. There's universal appeal in stores. I knew you'd be interested.
Sid's very interested. But me, I'm just plain bush. You don't mind if I slide off to bed?
Run along, honey. Good night, dear.
Yeah, good night. Sleep well.
Thanks.
Sid, suppose we start with the Canterbury conditions of 1901.
I guess that's as good a place as any to start.
Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too high. Hey there, you are as high as I am love. Rolling back to the
I hate women. That's what I do. Especially these young living gibbets. Girls! Girls! You were a disgrace to my training. You hurt my feelings.
Oh, Mr. Hines, didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal, Mr. Hines.
It cuts. It cuts. I have a notion to throw away my stopwatch and give it all up.
Oh, I don't do that. We'll let you train us all over again.
Where's Mr. Hasler?
I thought you were in Peoria.
I asked for Mr. Hasler and I get Peoria. Don't tell me you're part of this slowdown. Never mind, I'll find him.
Did you hear that?
Seems awfully upset.
To accuse me of a slowdown.
Oh, no, not you.
Me! A man who has lived all of his life by the clock.
We're sorry, Mr. Hines. It will be good.
I'm a time-study man, and a time-study man can't waste time. For a time-study man to waste time is a crime. So I rule by the tick-tick-tock, and I live my life by the clock. I live my life by the I grab a bowl, and in the bowl I drop an egg, then add some juice, a poor excuse for what I crave. And then I'll add some oatmeal too, and it comes out tasting just like Uber. With the time I save.
Think of the time he saves. Tick-tock, tick-tock, time is reaching. Tick-tock, tick-tock, time has run.
I'll keep sitting counting seconds till the day I die, and when I do, I have a plan. Before I'm dead, I'll dig my grave. That's what I say. Before I'm dead, I'll dig my grave. 'Cause when some theatre calls my name, I know I'll get there just the same. And the time I'll save.
Think of the time he saves.
Pajamas somewhere else if you don't make deliveries.
Teenage boy attacks school teacher?
That's not my department.
Teenage sex orgies revealed? Isn't that terrible?
They sure have more fun nowadays than when I was a kid.
Good morning, Mr. Hasler.
A slayer like this proves what I've said for years. Nobody's interested in work.
That's right.
The whole country's on the skids, and here I am right now, with employees, openly defiant of top management.
Listen, Mr. Hasler, perhaps if we offered a compromise.
Not until there's ice in hell, 3 feet thick. I'm a fighter squirrel.
We've got hundreds of orders to get out.
That's right, Mr. Hasler. Here's a letter from Marks and Klein, over to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Marks and Klein? Damn chain outfit, damn communists. One of the price cutters tags.
Well, they say that unless we take care of this...
Now, Mabel, don't stand there and try and tell me about Marks and Klein. I've been dealing with them for over 20 years.
But Mr. Hasler, they're saying that...
I've been looking for you, Mr. Hasler,
Why aren't you out of territory? What are you doing here?
because of what happened in Peoria.
The elevator's stuck.
Hey, you, what size are you?
Size. Mate, what is this? The elevator's stuck.
You look like a medium. I need you.
What on earth is going on around here?
Take your pants off.
Oh, no such thing.
Mr. Hasler, this is life and death for the Sleep Time organisation. I want him to model these pajamas.
Hines, take your pants off.
Okay, Chief. Me? Honest?
Come on, come on.
Hines, put those pajamas on. Hurry it up. Let's get it.
I'm a very busy man. I'm a time study man, not a model.
This is all for sleep time, mister.
Hurry it up. Let's get it over with. Whatever it is.
Now, Mr. Hasler, I want you to get the picture. I was showing this to Charlie Robinson of Robinson Brothers. Now, I ain't one of your type salesmen. Whenever I give a display, I do just what we got home you doing. I model the pants myself.
Beautiful styling. What more do you want?
Now, wait. Here I am in Peoria, and I'm modelling the pants. Mr. Robinson and his two buyers are very impressed with the line and ready to buy. Get the picture?
Go on. There's some point to all this.
Take a deep breath. Stick out your stomach.
This is truly ridiculous.
Everybody bear in mind, I got these pajamas out of stock, right out of the box. Go on, Hines, breathe out.
He said breathe. Breathe! Let's get it over with. My God!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, leave them lay.
My God, Bernard, what are you doing? Playing games?
Mr. Hines, really?
Let me see it.
They're all like that. Every one. Boxes and boxes of them.
Who did this?
stockroom.
I'll be the laughing stock of the pajama gang.
You never did finish the story. What did this Robertson do when your pants fell down?
He laughed. No sense of humour.
Take your hands off me. Hold the orders when we've checked the stock. I'll be right down. Come on, mates.
If they think they can lick Myra and Jay Hazel with this sort of trickery, they've got another guest coming. I'm a fighter, damn communist. Hines, get your pants on, you idiot. I want to try to report on each individual worker.
Now, Mr. Hazel, in this letter from Marx and Klein,
Bother me with letters from Marx and Klein, or anybody else. Especially Marx and Klein. Damn pirates. Gladys, don't forget I've got a meeting of the board of directors tomorrow.
Yes, sir. The books are already accepted.
2 threads. That's all I've got to tell them.
2 threads. We've got an awful lot of orders to cancel.
How many?
They're going to let us know.
Gladys, give me your entry.
Clear out for a while, will you, mate?
oh sure, I'll go and get something to settle my stomach.
That's all right. Just have a read for tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Hasler,
Yeah?
I'd like to make a pitch.
Pitch? All right, pitch ahead.
Before I start, let me make my position clear. I'm for the company, first, last, and always. But labour problems have got to work in some way. Compromise.
Sorokin, you've been around here long enough to learn something, but you seem a little slow. I'm a fighter. Keep your dukes up.
Oh, but
Don't waste your breath on me. Keep your dukes up.
Do something. What does that mean?
oh, Mr. Sorokin wants me to take boxing lessons.
Oh, you certainly are a character.
And I'd like to get some information from you too.
Oh, what kind?
Double entry.
Well, you're not going to get any from me. So there.
Come here. I'm a desperate man. I hate to ask a kid like you to make me pay.
Sit, dear. You wouldn't have violated trust, would you?
I sure would. If it helped to unsnarl things around here.
But why is that so important?
Because my future depends on the titanic struggle for pajama survival.
Well, you're a scream.
And I just thought if I knew a bit more about bookkeeping than this,
Not bad.
I wouldn't ask you to show it to me. Just leave it lying around.
No, besides it's locked anyhow.
I know a sexy dame who lent me the key.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Well, it'd be fun trying to persuade her.
Well, it might be fun to be persuaded. Only you'd be sore when you didn't get it.
No, Gladys. I'm grown up.
Quit kidding me. Well, I gotta go.
No, wait. Come. Let's go out tonight.
Well, I hope you're not serious about the key.
I don't feel like being serious about anything at the moment. You busy, huh?
No, and I sure would like to, but... Oh, gee. Where will you take me?
Any place you say.
I am your wonderful joint. I know a dark, secret place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's cold, and I know it's my way home. Oh, you see my silhouette, and all like a net, and no one there selling a net. Not that, and I know it's my way home. Don't be the all around as you go. Meet you round the necks and everyone you know. You must see me close and make me come to me. They take my room, they take my soul. I'm not like you. Just know 3 times and whistle low. That look and I was
No, Gladys, I don't like scotch.
Me neither. It's got a peculiar taste.
Kind of a scotch-like taste.
Yeah, that's it. Can't be it. Is that gin?
Yes, ma'am.
You're right. Sid, I can't quite figure you out. When you first came here, you caught on that I thought you were cute. But you never gave me a tumble till tonight.
I told you what I was up to, didn't I?
I forget. Tell me again.
I'm gonna get you smashed and get that key away from you.
You'll never get my key. You'll never get me.
They'll hear you.
You think I'm terrible, don't you? Hey, I thought you had the bowling alley.
We was.
And what?
Babe wanted to come here.
Gotta give a message to someone.
We was going to get thrown out anyway. Heinzie came in drunk and started raising a ruckus.
Did you bowl good, babe?
No, this wasn't my night.
Come on, let's dance.
Okay.
We're going to the beauty rally on Wednesday, 12 o'clock.
What do you think?
What's the matter, Sid?
I don't feel so good.
You sick, you mean?
Not sick. Just kind of depressed.
Oh, don't be depressed. Look what I'm giving you. It's the key. Take it.
This is a lousy trick, Gladys.
No, I'll lend it to you. And make sure nobody knows. And give it back in the morning.
Thanks a hell of a lot.
Now, you gonna cheer up? Oh, hi, babe.
Yes, hello.
Oh, me and Sid are just old friends.
Have a seat.
No, thank you. I just came to tell you that Heinzie's out for blood.
Oh, Heinzie.
He came over to the bowling alley looking for you. He knows you're out with Sid. And this time he's really mad.
Oh, he's always mad. He's living in the past. Now, that's not healthy, is it?
Look, I didn't come here to be funny. I didn't come here craving your company or wanting to join your party or anything like that. I just came to tell you he's dangerous.
Oh, he talks dangerous, but he's not. I think I'll take a nap.
Babe, wait.
Oh dear, a fallen woman, that's what I am. I lost my key.
I'm gonna get pressed and take home. Is that alright?
Mr. Hasbro finds out.
He won't find out. Press!
I can't face myself. I better take another nap.
Hurry up for us and take Gladys home, will you?
Gladys? Sure to, Sid. Glad to.
I got some important bookkeeping to do.
That's the cutest one.
I remember you.
You got class, you know it. That's the cutest. No, him is the cutest one. You convict Romeo. I know what goes with you, all right. You snake in the grass. It doesn't matter to you if you're going to break a person's heart. I'll claw your eyes out, I will.
Encore! Oh, I see you. You don't need to drop anything.
You abandoned woman. You hussy, you.
After the way you behave, taking your pants off in Mr. Haslam's office. Don't touch me! Chris will see me home. And I'm glad I never married you.
Red, Sid, Tom, Dick, and Harry. I can see what marriage with Gladys would be like.
Yeah, I sent for them.
You been here all night?
That's no joke, Charlie, I have. I'd like to speak to Mr. Hasler, please. And what's more, I think I'm onto something.
Well, take it easy, boy.
Mr. Hasler, could you come up to my office right away? Come in. It's pretty important. Yeah, thanks. Come on in. Sorry to have to drag you out so early, but I knew you were having a rally. I wanted to talk to you first.
That's okay, Sid.
I think I've got all some facts that may help clear up this mess.
Well, it better be quick. Either we get the 7.5 cent raise or we strike.
Damn right.
What I wanted to ask you is, will you keep the rally going long enough so I can get there to talk to you?
About what?
About solving this damn thing.
There ought to be a time limit.
All right. You're going out and pray.
Sure are.
That'll give you time. I'll be at the rally.
That's fair enough.
Miss Williams, could I speak to you?
We'll wait for you downstairs, babe.
I know explanations are lousy.
Oh no, Sid.
You've got to let me explain.
I don't want an explanation. It's humiliating.
But you mustn't think.
I don't think anything. I don't care. You're talking about you and Gladys? It's none of my business.
But it is your business.
The hell with that. I'm talking about something bigger.
This is just great. Can't we even talk to each other and make sense anymore?
I don't see how.
Well, I've had it. I've been eating mud long enough.
What do you suggest, Sid?
Meet me after the rally.
Can't. I have a date.
Well, that is that.
Sid, I'll break it. Sid, I've got to warn you. Vanna's not going this time. We've been at it all night. Screaming and yelling.
Just calm down, Gladys. It'll be alright. I'll fix everything. I'll take him aside and tell him the whole story. In the meantime, here's your key.
I thought I heard something.
You fool! Why are you that fool?
I told you I heard something.
You heard something, all right? Well, I'm glad you spelled that out.
How do we know he has? How do we know he has?
Now, Gladys, it's gonna be all right.
You've got to stop him, Sid.
I'll fix that, baby.
I hope this call turns out to be important. What's going on around here? Look! Now, that's not nice. I don't like this. This is company property, Sir Orkin.
Perhaps I'd better explain?
I think somebody better.
I'll stop that.
Call the sheriff. You want the sheriff? It's a Pajama. What a gangsters from Chicago. The old Al Capone gang. I don't think so, Mr. Hasler.
You don't argue with me. Have you seen those bullet holes? That's the work of foreigners. It's Chicago gangsters.
Mr. Hasler, it's... What's that? It's the union rally. They're going to have a parade.
Guys, where have you been? On the job, man. The place is full of gangsters. They're out to get me.
They're not after you, Mr. Hasler. They're after me.
Talk to them. Why doesn't somebody do something? Give me the sheriff.
You don't want to arrest Hines, do you?
Hines.
He was trying to kill me.
Hines. Suppose you succeeded. I mean, you're right in the middle of labour troubles. Suppose you hit him.
I could have hit him if I wanted to. I was just trying to scare him.
Is this what you call me for? To come up here and endanger my life?
No.
I don't want to be involved in these personal matters.
I called you because there's going to be a strike this morning unless you listen to me.
I told you I'm a fighter.
So am I.
What?
Gladys, have his head patched up.
this any other way. Somewhat. Sometimes I think
I've been up all night with your ledger.
you mean to say that.
That 7.5 cents was added to the cost totals 6 months ago.
You through my ledger?
I'm sorry. I know you didn't hire me as a safe cracker, but I had to get some results.
I can put you in jail. That's what I can do. Put you in jail.
No, you can't. But you can give that raise. If you don't, I'll go before the board of directors and explain to them the situation and tell them just how many orders have been cancelled.
Not one damn order.
Read your mail. There are dozens of cancellations. Mabel's tried all day yesterday to tell you about Marks and Klein. And if this operation folds up, I fold up with it. And I don't want it. So do me a favour. Sit down and talk to me.
My factory. Now what's up with me? Hey, here comes Fred. Hey, Fred. Why did you look around?
I don't want to get out of breath before making my speech.
This'll wake them up.
What do we want? 7.5 cents. When do we want it? Now. What do we want?
Oh, Sid. I could kiss you. You've been wonderful.
I don't want to be kissing Celia's right. Of course, if it's anything personal.
Oh, very personal.
Embarrassing, I call it.
I love you.
Tell her.
I love you.
Tell me.
I love you.
Tell me more.
What a man. I'll tell you. More than a lion loves a cub.
The lion loves his love.
More than a brother loves a friend.
More than a brother loves his kin.
More than what's for man.
Wonderful man. Cheeks among his
He was like a cheap was a they said nobody ever loved as much as he. Love me. I love you more. Love me. I love you
That'll never last. And now we'll take you to one of the town's most exclusive clubs, where a party was given jointly by Mr. Hasler and the Union. We were told to dress for the occasion.
Step back, boss. Quiet. Now, Max. Yes, and Pete. I just want to have one word. Okay, and Pete. Fellow spectators, this demonstration of harmony in our factory hit something. And I know this party is going to be a great success because it stems from a genuine sleep-tight spirit of solidarity. Well, we sure all say okay to that end, Paige. So on with our little tribute to sleep-tight pajamas. And now, on with the sleep-tight fashion parade. We're sleep-tight at all social functions.
Dresses are fine, but sleep tight's divine.
Sleep-tight has everything. Grace, style, and comfort.
I'm Grace.
Fine. Style.
And I'm comfort.
We're sleep-tight or happy home life.
Now I trust her night and day. That's true love, the sleep tight way.
And another point, sleep-tight is economic.